I didn't think that a lot of people was going to support. I didn't think anybody was going to take me serious. Hell, I wasn't taking myself serious at the time. So, but once I dropped, man, people started showing love or whatever. And once they, seen that I was, pretty damn good, I was like, okay, well, let me keep this going. I was around the women a lot. The women loved me in elementary. Like, they always wanted to be around me and stuff. So I peeped that out probably elementary. Man, her guy must have came in there or whatever, walked up like, man, what's she on, bro? What's she on, bro? Grabbed her by her hair and swung her on the fucking floor.
All right, guys, we are back. I'm A-Way. This A-Way the Shed. So we got SoGQ.
What's going on? What's going on, y'all?
Yes, sir. Thanks for stopping by. I want to give a quick shout out to our sponsor, Soundbar Studios, for the location. Shout out to them. All right, man. I seen you just had 11,000 views on your recent reel on the music video. You want to touch up? What was the thought process behind that song? How you been garnishing this attention? What's going on?
It was last year in August. And so that's my baby. That's my first, and it did amazing. I didn't even expect for it to do what it did. But this go round, I wanted to shoot for the stars, and I'm like, okay, I want to surpass that. So that was my whole visual with that. Like when I first it was like 2 a.m. I'm down in my man cave chilling. I came across that beat and I fell in love with it, and I just got in the zone of it. And so it dropped, and here we are with it. So it's doing pretty good. It's at 11.7K views right now. So yeah.
Hell yeah. So is it hard to get attention for music? Was it for you, or was it you just that guy? Explain that for people that are trying to come up, that are watching it, need advice or just some motivation. What was your first drop like? What were you doing? Everything like that.
Man, it was nerve wracking. Honestly, it's definitely not easy, especially with somebody I've never been known to do music. In school and stuff, I'm not gonna say that I was a popular ass dude. You know what I'm saying? I was just a cool dude, and I was cool with a lot of people. So nobody knew me for music shit. It was always dressing, women, stuff like that. So when I first came out, it was very nerve wracking. I didn't think that a lot of people was going to support. I didn't think anybody was going to take me serious. Hell, I wasn't taking myself serious at the time. So, but once I dropped, man, people started showing love or whatever. And once they, seen that I was, pretty damn good, I was like, okay, well, let me keep this going. Cause in the beginning, like I had low confidence, like with it. And I'm not gonna lie, and this, no shade or no disrespect to anyone, but I seen, other some people out there that they make the kind of music that they make, and I'm like, well, damn, they out here performing and recording and shooting videos. Like, I know I can do that. You know what I'm saying? So here we are, man. I'm just trying to still figure out the formula.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Are you big into skits? I see little introductions going on in your music videos. That's something you're gonna incorporate more to expect more, or what's going on with that?
Yeah, I definitely want to tap into the skits because aside like the music and stuff, like people know me from being not a comedian, but I'm a goofy dude. I come from a family of clown ass dudes. We like to, joke and stuff. So definitely a lot more skits or whatever to show my humor and show my other talents that I have. So
hell yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let's take it back, man, a little bit. Well, you said you went to Wayne growing up. What was that experience like? And you said big family. Did you have a lot of brothers? Like, explain that, both parents for me.
Okay, well, it's a total of 5 of us. I'm the baby out of all 5. Me and my sister above me, I'm 32. My sister is 37, I believe, and we're the babies. But growing up, man, in that family, man, I'm blessed beyond measures, man. I love my siblings. We very close knitted. My brother, he's currently incarcerated right now, so free my big brother. He'll be home soon. But we're all close. So it's 3 girls and then 2 boys, me and my brother. So growing up with my family, man, is I'm just thankful. I'm grateful, man. I love my family to pieces. But as I grew up, starting in high school, going to Wayne, man, I loved it. I loved high school. That was one of my highlight moments in my life. Yeah. Wayne was lit. I love going to school. You had some homies that they hated coming to school. I loved that shit. Like, it was fun, man. I had got Homecoming King, best dressing yearbook, and then, that shit, not bragging, but I had the ladies too. So, it was fun, man.
When did the name GQ come?
That came when I was a kid, honestly. My uncles from Atlanta, shout out to them, on my mom's side. There's some dressing ass dudes as well, but you know, they used to always come around like, man, that's GQ right there. That's GQ. So, once I started like tapping into the entertainment, side of things or whatever, I was going by Quana Don. But, my guy, Mike Strong, you know, was like, man, I think you should switch it up, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Something that's, I don't know. I forgot his exact reasoning, but he was just like, man, like, what about SoGQ or whatever? And I'm like, damn, you know what? I've been getting called that all my life, and it fits. And also, when I was about to start putting out music, I found that there were already some Quana Dons out. So I was like, well, I can't use that name. So SoGQ is just, it was meant to be.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Now, you said you were always you were always a player. How old were you when you realized, like, I'm going to be a player? Like, it is what it is. What?
Honestly, probably elementary, bro. See, I had a couple dudes, man, I used to hate on me hard in elementary, try to make fun of me or whatever, because shit, you know, like us guys, we don't always be paying attention, but our nails might grow a little bit or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And I had long hair, and I was around the women a lot. The women loved me in elementary, like they always wanted to be around me and stuff. So I peeped that out probably elementary.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who's more loyal in friendships, women or men?
Let me see. Thinking about my experience, I would probably say the men. Yeah, I would probably say the men, honestly, when it come to friendships.
Yeah, friendships.
Yeah. I would probably say the men, just from my experience. Because I had, you know, women friends that I was close with, that I, you know what I'm saying, thought that I could trust, but, you know, things happen. So, yeah, I would definitely say the men. Some of them that's still around.
Okay, let's talk about that. Let's one more topic over that one. Can men and women be just friends for a long period of time with no sexual tension or anything like that, even if they did not meet in childhood as an adult?
Absolutely. And I say that because I have a childhood friend. If y'all seen my previous videos, Ladies Love and Down, that's featuring my childhood friend Nessie Ness. We met each other back it was between first and second grade, and here we are, 32 years old, never messed around any of that. And so hell yeah, that's possible.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
I respect that.
Yep.
Now let's talk about more. Let's get back into music. When was your first show?
My first show, I have not done my first show yet. I am getting some stuff worked up right now. Right now, I'm praying and building up confidence, because of course, like it's gonna be, you know, a little scary. But I've had offers definitely on the table. People wanted me to pull up and perform and stuff, and that was no slight to them, but it was just like, you know, when I pop out, I want to do it right. And it's gonna make sense. It's gonna be a moment when I pop out. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm working on. But next year, Lord willing, it's gonna be announcements of me putting together something.
So you feel like it has to be a movie, meaning you want every step to be bigger than the last? Is that what you're going for? So
yeah, and I just want to. I feel like me doing me. We're all different in our own right. But I want to stand out, and I want to put something together that's that's gonna be memorable, you know. And I'm before the word got tossed around so much or whatever, like, you know, I'm a real deal vibe, you know, and I bring a different vibe when I come in the room, you know what I'm saying, musically or whatever it may be. So I'm just excited about bringing something different, a vibe that you know, I feel like nobody else has done. So, yeah.
Now let's pick back up. After Wayne, what was going on in your life? What were you doing? What was going on? Kids? Give us all that.
So after high school, I went to Ivy Tech for a while. It was cool. I actually enjoyed going to Ivy Tech, but with me being fresh out of high school, you know, I wanted money. So I got to, you know, working. And I was actually working 2 jobs. I think I was working at Menards. I was working at Menards. That's one of my favorite jobs. I love that. And then I picked up a job as a supervisor doing what I do now, which is I'm in the healthcare field, and I work with clients in different homes,
nice.
You know, taking care of them. So I was doing that. And honestly, man, so what I can remember from those days when I got out of college, I was working. I got out of ended up dropping out of college, and I was just strictly working and living life, bro. I was, me and the guys, we were partying, having fun, and just getting our money. So that was really like my 20s after high school and shit.
Yeah. Do you have any parties you can share? A wild one on a memory on the camera?
Oh, let me see.
One that stamps out like that was this, or that was the craziest, or this was quickest party ever, but that shit was fun,
Yeah. So my 21st, that was lit. It was me and two other guys that came together. It was a cat named Devon Washington, and a cat named Eric Fields. Rest in peace to him. He's no longer here. But we all three came together. And I never knew Eric. I knew Devon because I went to elementary with him. But, his birthday was the 4th, I believe. My birthday was July 5th. And then I believe Eric's was like the 8th or 9th. But he knew Eric and was like, hey, I think we should all, come together and, put something together because, we all got the ladies and shit. It could be something big. So we ended up coming together doing that. And, man, was that crazy. Like, so we had like two parts. One part was at Eric's parents' house, which was like out in like a fucking field area. Like it was a nice house. But we all out there and we drunk, just, having a good time. We deep as hell out there. And yeah, I'll say this part. So I remember there was a young lady that was interested in me. So she came up to me and was talking to me and stuff. And, I'm just chopping it up with her, sitting down like I'm sitting now. And she's standing in front of me. I'm talking to her. Man, her guy must have came in there or whatever, walked up like, man, what's she on, bro? Grabbed her by her hair and swung her on the fucking floor.
Oh, fuck.
And like, I think he had like looked at her, was like, bitch, and like just walked off. And I'm just I'm just sitting there like, wow. And she get up, she's drunk. She's like, he annoying. Like, wow. So
that's too normal for her.
Right. That was hilarious, dog. And then like another one would be so we had a part 2 out in St. Joe dorms. Man, that motherfucker got so deep and crazy, it got shut down. So everybody's calling my phone like, bro, what's up? Where you about to go? And one of my guys stayed in Twin Oaks, in an apartment's called Twin Oaks. So I'm like, yeah, meet us over there or whatever. I'm gonna call y'all when I get over there with the, address and stuff. So, pulled up to my guy house. It was me, my day one, QD, shout out to QD. And then my dog CJ was in the back seat. It was just us three in the car. So I pull up or whatever. And, long story short, bro, I wake up the next day and look over, this nigga sleep, he sleep. I fell asleep. I didn't even make it out the car. So like, yeah, like everybody was blowing me up. We were supposed to be, continuing the party in Twin Oaks, but I'm in the parking lot in the car. I'm so drunk I fell asleep.
Oh, shit.
So yeah, my 21st, that was probably the best party.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Now, when did you get into the healthcare? How old were you?
So it was after high school. So I was about 21, 22. I've been in the healthcare field for about 13 years now. And I love it. You know what I'm saying? Like any other job, like it has its, ups and downs, but I love what I do, honestly, for real. Like when I take off, we're going to speak that into existence. You know what I'm saying? When I do take off with this music stuff, that's going to be one of my businesses that I will be opening, my own healthcare field, and me and the family going to be running that.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That's respectable.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Now, I do hear about nurses, doctors working extremely hard, or people in the healthcare working extremely long or stressful hours and then partying hard. Like you said, you partied hard in your 20s. Is there some truth to that, to where the work can be stressful as you are catering to somebody else for long periods of time? Can you touch up onto that, the mindset or the mental health part?
Yeah, hell yeah. It can be a lot on your mental. Like there was a point in time where we lost a few staff. So like the ones that were left, we were literally working every day. And on top of, what I'm saying, working every day and then trying to, and this is like speaking as of a year or two ago. when this had happened. But with me working every day and then trying to maintain my household, my relationship, I don't have any kids, but my girlfriend, she has a daughter, but she's 13, 14, you know, she's like my kid in a way. Very cool. But it was definitely hard, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I actually had a breakdown, which I feel like those, for me personally, they're needed. They're needed. Like, when I'm going through something and I feel very congested with work, with a lot of things going on at work that I'm dealing with, or stuff at home, or just within myself or whatever. If I feel like that I need to have that breakdown, I have that breakdown. You know, I yell, I cry, I pray, and then I get up and I keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? But that'd be my release. Like, I gotta have that moment to myself to have that breakdown.
Did somebody tell you, like, this is how to do it, or this is how to relieve, or you watch somebody, like, to express themselves healthy, like you said, to get it out, or you just figured that on your own? And if so, did you always know that?
I figured it out on my own. No, I didn't always know that. I mean, because like my pops, like, shout out to my pops, love that dude. But like, pops always, like, he's the backbone of the family. So, like, you know, when he lost his mom, it was like 13 of them. He lost all of his brothers. He lost like 3 of his sisters, and he has 3 more living. But you know, with him just going through a lot of tragedies and stuff or whatever, man, I rarely see my pops cry. You know what I'm saying? So you know, that's the typical, you know, man role. You know what I'm saying? We gotta be strong and stuff or whatever. And not saying that with me breaking down, I'm not strong. But so that was my mindset, you know what I'm saying, with things. But it was just one day, man, I just like, man, God, like, you know, and I just broke down. So it was something that I figured out on my own, and that works for me. Yeah.
Let's talk about challenges, or maybe it wasn't. What was it like transitioning to fatherhood with obviously someone a little bit older? Was that hard for you to step into that fatherly role, or were you just automatically, you're good with it?
Well, again, with me being the 5th child and all my siblings, my oldest sibling is 46, 47, you know what I'm saying? So, of course, they got kids. Hell, some of my nieces 21, 22 right now or whatever. But me kind of, you know, helping them, you know what I'm saying, with my nieces and nephews at a young age, elementary, you know what I'm saying? Elementary, I'm making my oldest niece a bottle, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I kind of already had that experience, and I had a prior relationship to the one that I'm in now where it was a kid involved. That wasn't mine.
Okay.
So I had kind of got the experience. So stepping into this one, it was definitely challenging because, you know, with it being older kids, you know, it comes with challenges, you know what I'm saying? Just trying to understand a few things, and also them getting an understanding of you and how things are going to run, you know? So it's challenging, but, you know, it's cool. Yeah.
Like that. Where do you see yourself in the next few years? Taking off, or is it a slow build? How do you expect everything? Plan it correctly.
It's I mean, you know, I'm all about taking my time. Like, I could be, in all honesty, I got so much music right now, I could drop 3 EPs if I wanted to right now. But I'm all about quality over quantity.
Yep.
So I'm taking my time with it, and I'm going to continue to take my time, but definitely not trying to rush anything. But I do pray and hope to God, you know what I'm saying? Like, I pray on a day-to-day basis, like, you know, God, like, this is what I want. So, you know, protect me, gear me up mentally, and let's do it. I'm ready. So I'm not rushing it, but hopefully, you know what I'm saying, it comes sooner than later. Yeah, I want to of course I want to be successful. Like, my whole thing right now is taking care of my family, putting my family in a position to where, you know, we're set for life. Like I said, the healthcare agency. My family's great cooks, you know what I'm saying? Invest in a restaurant. My girlfriend, she's her side job is bartending. She loves that. You know what I'm saying? So us owning our own bar. So just being able to invest in these businesses or whatever to keep us going for the rest of our lives. You know what I mean? Yeah. So that is like my main goal, honestly. Yeah.
So you got a big family. You're a big family man. I know you're paying attention to everything for them. Let's talk about the state of Fort Wayne and where you're living. where do you see it is as it's going, trending, and what was it like for you growing up? Fort Wayne, the people, everybody treated you outsiders, not family.
Well, I'm a dude that I get a little irritated when I see, I mean, everybody has their own opinion, you know what I'm saying? That's cool. But it's just like, for the ones that's always complaining, man, Fort Wayne trash, Fort Wayne this. Well, get your ass up and move out of Fort Wayne then, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, Fort Wayne's a great place to grow up. I will tell anybody that I love Fort Wayne. When I get on out here, I'm repping Fort Wayne. And Fort Wayne, Indiana. That's, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm repping. I stand on that. I love my city. Growing up, you know what I'm saying, from a child to now, man, it's changed so much. It's changed so much. From the elementary days, middle school, high school days, early 20s and shit, man, it was a blast. I loved it. It being me being 32 now, I still love my city, but man, it's changed so much. It's changed so much to people. It's so much craziness, like drama, you know what I'm saying, that's going on right now. And man, it's so demonic. It's so demonic right now, man. It's like it's not really fun anymore. You got to make your own fun. Me and my guys, we some pretty laid back guys, us being older now. So we like to go to our like Mexican spots or whatever, get our margaritas and our tacos. They hit a couple bars afterwards, and that can be fun for us. We make it fun, us being around each other and catching up. But like the big parties and shit, and shout out to everybody that's still, you know what I'm saying, holding it down, throwing these parties at Pierre's and so forth or whatever. But it just seemed like it's nothing but like a younger crowd. And I don't know, man. I mean, I'm still a youthful dude. I ain't that goddamn old, but I don't know, what that just ain't my vibe. You know what I'm saying? Partying with the 20, 21-year-olds and stuff like that. So, man, I love my city, man. It's changed a lot. I'm not gonna say in the best way, but it is what it is, man. And we got to try to adapt as much as possible and move as best as we can.
Do you think though it's just because they're not necessarily worrying about each individual when you're trying to grow and expand as much, when you're trying to get more people in?
Yeah, I think that plays a part. There's man, we got so much talent here in the city, is crazy, but the sad part about it is it's a lot of jealous hearted people, and yeah, they're not willing to, you know what I'm saying, look out, you know what I'm saying, like, and so like with this music shit and SoGQ's world, perfect world, I would love to collab with any and everybody. If you are dope and if me and you connect on a genuine level and we vibe, come on, let's make this hit. I don't care if you're the most popular or if you're not. I don't care about any of that. But you got some people that do, move like that. So that's kind of like, hindering. Or they just feel like, you know what I'm saying, that you're a threat for whatever reason. You know what I mean? But I try to show love as much as possible, man. You know what I'm saying? I have peeped in it. And it kind of, I felt some way about it for a split second, seeing that, hey, I'm so genuine to show love, but I don't get that same, love back from everybody. But it's going to be like that. That comes with it. So it's nothing personal at all, you know what I mean? Like, so I'm learning, man. I'm still learning as I go. I'm new to this, so.
Yeah. You haven't experienced any type of betrayal, at least in the music industry so far?
Not yet. Not yet. No, not yet. I had to think about that, but no, not yet.
Did you hear about what happened last night at the Mexican OT concert?
No.
The openers that were the real promoters started promoting the show and everything. They got kicked off right as soon as they get there due to somebody being janky and messing things up when they probably were the ones that sold most of the tickets.
Wow. No, I did not know anything about that. That's crazy.
Yeah, they went live last night and were ranting, and people were backing them up and everything like that. But it was just crazy. A lot of people were saying, I paid tickets for you, you know what I'm saying? And it's just crazy because I see Fort Wayne grown, but we still make a lot of like dumb elementary mistakes.
Definitely.
Because he didn't even perform, they say.
That's crazy. Yeah, I would have been pissed too. And that's another thing too. Like, I mean, like I said again, you gotta adapt. But like, you got these, I ain't gonna lie, man. It's so many like new artists out right now and shit, dog. Like, I be feeling old because I'm like, I don't know who these niggas is, you know what I'm saying? And nor some of them, not all of them, I can't get with their music. But you will have like the A Boogies and, you know what I'm saying, other artists or whatever. Like, I remember when NBA YoungBoy, came up here a couple years ago. Man, that fucking club was packed out. I'm talking about all in the parking lot. It's alone. Dog, yeah, definitely. But I'm like, damn, like, Dave East came up here 2 years ago. Dope artist. That's one of my tops, but it was like kind of dead in there, but he still put on the show. Like, you know what I'm saying?
My pushback on that, bro, I'm not gonna. I like certain songs.
Yeah.
He give it up, and when I say he give it up, motherfucker talk about he got hurt, he got burned by this girl. He gonna say the girl name.
Yeah.
He gonna say who did it. Like, damn, you went through that. He gonna talk about getting a fire. He's got issues with his parents, or he's got issues with his homies. Like, everybody looks like, damn, I've had this going through this, or you know, issues with my family, or issues with this, and it's like. It's exactly because he just yelling sometimes.
Yeah.
So that's the only reason why I say, because if you ask me, I feel like the younger generation, which obviously I'm a part of that, but I'm on the up of that, the end of this newer generation that's becoming adults.
Yeah.
I would say that a lot of them don't feel the outlet of the community vibe like they would, because they're all on the internet. They're not all staying under the iPad. The iPad kids are now here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. True.
So, that's why they feel like the music or whatever, there's somebody who's speaking to them that much more, they go crazy. The NBA YoungBoy fans are Crash Out fans.
Definitely. I agree. And that's where I got to kind of adapt, you know, with what you just said, you know what I mean? And I kind of understand it, but I still be like, damn, like, man, these the OGs. When and then I'm going back as far as, because like I said, hell, I'm 32, but T.I. came up here. His concert was, you know, deep, but it could have been deeper, you know what I'm saying? And Boosie, you know, just so forth, man. It's like, damn, come on, man. But yeah, I
feel that. Saddle Baby can get it rocking too.
Yeah,
he was on his buzz, I'd say, a few years ago. He had it really.
What's crazy is, so 2019, me and a couple guys went to Miami. Somehow, like, you know, two of them ended up going somewhere else. The other 4 of us went somewhere else. So the other 2 that went somewhere had FaceTime me and was like, hey, where y'all at? And we down here at this strip club, some strip club downtown Miami. Tiger was supposed to be in there that night. So we like, you know, we in here. And he like, man, y'all need to come over here, bro. Like, hold on, somebody want to talk to you. So he gives a dude the phone. It's Sada Baby. I'm like, oh shit, like, you know, what's good? So he like, man, where the fuck y'all at? Man, y'all come over here or whatever. So we hung up. I'll tell the guys or whatever, but they so stuck on trying to stay where we're at that we didn't even go to where they were at. And my other 2 dudes, he actually rocked out with Sada Baby all night. He took them to all the clubs with him. They on stage with him, all that shit. And my dumb ass, I'm buzzing and I'm so geeked that I didn't even take the screenshot while me and him was on FaceTime, but that was a dope moment. That was dope. Yeah. Yep.
That's what's up, man. It's a small world when you're thinking about it.
Yeah.
What do you think it's going to take for the top to be blown off, for Fort Wayne to be recognized? I'm not going to say we're going to be at Atlanta. We're way too far behind and they're too far up.
Yeah.
But maybe, like, you know, we have a respectable bunch of major artists, mid-level, and then a local scene that people can make some money off of at a higher rate.
Well, speaking for myself or whatever, man, my focus when I make music, of course, I would love for my city to support me and back me up. But my goal and my target audience isn't for the city. I'm trying to reach global. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to reach everybody else. So I think in a sense or whatever, I think we all need to probably start moving and thinking like that. Because I feel like outside looking in, there's, like I said, we got so much talent here, but I feel like some may take off because they start getting that buzz and that at home buzz. And they let it get to their head. You know what I'm saying? Oh shit, I'm popular or whatever. Shit, that's cool in town. But shit, it ain't gonna make it outside, you know what I'm saying? So I think we just gotta start thinking bigger of ourselves, you know what I'm saying? And again, going back to what we talked about a couple minutes ago, like, man, collabing, man, don't let everybody, you can't let everybody in that space or in that door. Everybody's not deserving of that. But kind of do your homework, man, and get to know a person and determine that or whatever, man, because we can put Fort Wayne on the map together, but like I said, it's gonna be a tough task, man, because it's a lot of competition, a lot of arrogance, and a lot of jealousy. So but it'll happen one day. I know I'm gonna be doing some shit of my own, which I've already have. A lot of my songs has been collabs because I love collabs. I love bringing other people aboard. So I'm gonna continue doing what I do.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Now let's say when you do reach that point in a career that you have let's say you talk to a label, they have the push button that can get you going, and you have to deal with, like you said, there's more demonic nature in the industry, or you run into do you feel like the industry just promotes that, and that's going to be more common, even if P Diddy goes down or other artists or major people, it's just going to be a part of the industry still forever? Do you feel like that?
I feel like that's probably going to be part of the industry forever. But I feel like it's going to die down a little bit because, what I'm saying? There's bigger people that's demonic as hell, like the Diddies and so forth or whatever. But right now they're getting like taking out the ones that's in the forefront that's been handling the dirty work. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna put some it's gonna scare the bigger guys. You know what I'm saying? To where they're gonna dial back. But it's still gonna be floating around. I think it's still gonna be there. But you just gotta make that choice on how high you want to go, because I'm a big interview guy. Like, man, I love my podcast. I watch a lot of interviews and stuff. And so with me watching a lot of celebrities, you got some that, they're like, hey, I'm fine with these millions. I'm cool. I don't need the billions. You know what I'm saying? There's certain doors, like this building here. There's different doors that you walk through. You know what I'm saying? They're like, I'm going to walk through some of these doors. Cool. But then you get to those certain doors and it's like, man, do I really want to go on that other side? And they was like, that's really your decision. You know what I'm saying? And it's not going to be the easiest, because if you don't make those choices, sometimes, you know what I'm saying, they'll try to blackball you and so forth or whatever. But that's not everybody's case. Some people still prevailed and did their thing. So I definitely believe in that and stand strong on that I won't have to make any crazy ass sacrifices, and I can still be successful. You know what I'm saying? Doing shit my way.
Hell yeah. Are you big into religion?
Yeah.
Do you go to church every Sunday?
No, I don't. I don't go to church every Sunday, but I believe in God. I got testimonies or whatever. What I know that God is real, and I pray. So yeah, but I'm not in church every Sunday. No.
What do you base your faith back on? Like, was it your mom that got you? Your dad? Who was the one that not forced, but just introduced religion into you?
Both. Yeah. I know a lot of my aunts on my father's side, they're full blown Christians. They're very religious. And actually, when we lost our home, I was like in the 2nd or 3rd grade. My mom and dad separated and we lost our home. So I ended up moving with my aunt, which was a full blown Christian. Me and my dad moved with her, and we slept in her living room. I think we lived with her for about 2-3 years, I believe. And we slept in the living room on the air mattress and on the couch and stuff. And she had me in church every Sunday. So yeah, but from both parents though, for sure. Yeah. What do you?
Okay, I just got a few more questions. One very controversial, but it's not even about that. You've seen in the news about Lil Durk getting arrested, right?
Yeah.
It just makes me question, is there money in the music industry if he's still having to do murder hits? If he, you get what I'm saying? Is the money really there in music as it once was? Or do you feel like money is going down, the views are going down?
I definitely feel like there's still money in the industry. Probably not as much as it was at a point in time. I feel like things have changed, man, and some things are going downhill, you know what I'm saying, views and so forth. But I just need more information, man. I just need more information on that whole Dirk situation, man. I can't really say too much for real, because I don't know if it was
not even a situation. It's more or less like, if he's willing to do that, let's say, because the Grand Marshals got him as he was trying to go to Italy to leave this country. If there's more money into that, is there really worth music?
So so according to what's out right now,
Correct.
Is it saying that he was hired to murder somebody? Correct. And he went and murdered someone?
He didn't do it.
Okay.
Like, he didn't get to. I seen the clip. He got him, but he didn't kill him.
Okay. Damn, yeah, bro. I don't know, bro. I think some people, bro, are just stuck in their ways, man, and that lifestyle. You know, like I'm not even gonna say that it's really a money thing. It's just like, you know, some people's mentality, man. Like, cause man, if I you know was a street dude and then I get put in this position or whatever, I'm not saying that it's gonna happen overnight. But Dirk been in the game for long enough or whatever, and been around a lot of people to where it's like, okay, like he got to be far away from that. You know what I mean? Not change exactly who you are, but you know, just know the do's and don'ts. You've been in the game long enough or whatever, so. Yeah, I don't know, bro. That's a sticky one. I don't know. Yeah.
You got a message to your fans?
Just to thank y'all for supporting me. Like I appreciate it, man. Y'all don't know. Like I say this humbly. Like I'm not even putting on no front or anything. Like, you know, one of the homies, I made a status yesterday just saying, you know, thank y'all for the support on my new video and stuff. And you know, one of the homies got in the comments and was like, you acting surprised. I am surprised, you know what I mean? But I'm just thankful, man, and continue to rock out with me, man, because I got a lot of good music, good vibes in store for y'all. When I listen to, like I say, my day or whatever, you know what I'm saying? My favorite artist is LL Cool J, Jay-Z, the Lil Wayne, so forth or whatever. So when I listen to some of that music, man, like it gives me this good ass feeling, like y'all butterflies. It just takes me back to that day and time or whatever. So I want to recreate those moments for y'all, you know, in today's time or whatever, and make good ass vibes, good music that when y'all hear my shit, y'all, it make y'all feel good. So yeah.
Thanks for stopping by, man.
Yeah, appreciate you, bro.
I'm gonna get a picture.